Kaboom. My broom. I'm going to take a broom handle. And on these particular ones, all I have to do is press the button one time up there. I press it once and let go of it. I'm going to hear one little click, chirp, and then in a few seconds it's going to go beep, 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 pause, beep, 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 pause, beep. Then I know it's reset. Okay, I see I turned the breaker on, the orange light is on, so I know I got power to it. The button is right there in the middle of it. And I'm not even going to do it on the ladder, I'm just going to do it here. Let go of it. Let's see. Pause, beam, boom, boom. Burp. Now that reset, and it also did the other smoke alarms that I already installed, but I've still got to go through the whole thing to reset these. Okay, don't forget about that. It's really important to go ahead and set those so that you know that they're going to work when needed. Okay, I'm going to press it once. Okay. Now see the other ones still went off. Okay. So you're gonna hear that. Now I'm gonna set this one. These are the three that I installed as new. Okay. The other ones are, see, the other ones are still going too. Now I installed a fourth one down here, and because I turned the power off and turned it back on, I've got to believe I need to reset this one here too. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. If you have any questions, set it, reset it. Okay. I installed that one brand new prior. Okay. It's all done. There you go. Look at that. I've got them all reset. Now it's about, I'm going to take the, these are the old ones, so I'm going to flip this up and I'm going to take the batteries out. Okay, make sure you take the batteries out. Don't just throw those away with the battery still hooked up, because then it could start chirping in your garbage can or something. Okay, so I'll do that next. Then I'll pick up all this stuff and I'll go ahead and I'll save these little shower caps. I could put all the old smoke alarms back in the same box before I throw them away. Okay, but save your directions and your installation. Every smoke alarm, no matter who you get them from, they should have this in the box. If you want to save that, you can. You can put your installation date on that too if you want, whatever. Okay, and then around each smoke alarm that you installed, you're going to have to vacuum up and pick up. Because see all this stuff here? These are little bits of sheetrock stuff that has fallen down on here. Look at all of it. It's everywhere. So I'm gonna pick up all that stuff and then I'm gonna run the vacuum over it. Let's see if it's like that in these other areas. I'm sure it is. Your job is not done until you clean up. Okay, so here's the smoke alarm right there in the hallway. So straight down in here. There's not a whole lot, but I see some. See, there's a piece. There's a little piece. There's a piece. And here's some stuff off the ladder. Here's my crappy wire nut that I'm not going to use. I'm going to end up throwing away. So go through all of your areas where you've done them. Pick up all your stuff that's come down. Here's something here. And here, this smoke alarm's way over here. When I dropped it, it went over here. Make sure you've got everything all together, thrown away in the same boxes, or throw them away so you know everything here, and then run your vacuum on here. When you say you're done, make sure you're cleaned up. You don't want someone coming down here and say, well, hey, how come you left this and this and this and this? It doesn't make you look good. Okay? So that's the last thing I've got to do before I say I'm done. Well, that's all I got for this time. But I'll be back with more videos. And in fact, I've got to install the other 4 smoke alarms upstairs. I don't think I'm going to video that. I mean, you should have gotten the idea by now on how to install the new smoke alarms. Okay, see ya next time. Okay, I got all the ones upstairs. I've reset them all, turned the breaker back on, reset all of the smoke alarms. The 4 upstairs I had to press, and I thought I might as well do that downstairs too, just to be on the safe side, because the power was turned off. Now, the last thing I wanted to mention on these smoke alarms, remember I always like to get things in bulk? Well, you buy these singular at the store, and I got these at Home Depot, and I believe last time I purchased these, I purchased more than 6 at a time, because I knew I was going to be installing some in quite a few different condos. And the lady said, oh, hey, there's a price break if you buy 6 or more. And so she rung them up 6 at a time. And like I got 18, she had to run them up 6 at a time, and then another ring up at 6 at a time, and another ring up at 6 at a time. And I got like $2 off on each one. Now this time I bought 8 of them, and I'm not sure if I asked her if I got a discount on 6. So I'm going to go back to Home Depot. Next time I'm at Home Depot, I'll find my receipt, and I'll take it back, and I'll say, hey, did I get a break on these after I bought 6? Because at another Home Depot, they gave me a breakdown, a break, you know, like $2 off. And so I might be able to get like, if it's $2 off after 6, I might get like $12 back. So, you know, I'm not going to make a special trip to Home Depot, but next time I'm there, I'm going to check it out. And I want you to do the same. Hey, one last thing. If you have sensitive ears, make sure you put some earplugs on before you start working. And if you don't have any earplugs, you can put a little bit of toilet paper in your ears. That's what I do. I do have some earplugs too, but anyways, do that, because that is really ear piercing. Be safe, not sorry. Look at this light switch. I'm in a bedroom. Okay, it's supposed to turn on these 2 lamps, and I've got those on, and I know they're on, but you know, on a paddle, up is on, down is off. And I thought, what's going on? So I went over there, was flipping around to try to turn this on. You know, I was turning all this, nothing happens, and I'm like, okay, what's happening here? And then I flip this again, the bottom, that's supposed to be off, and look, it's on. That tells me, what does that tell me? That tells me that this light switch, whoever installed it 17 years ago, they installed it upside down. Top is down here, bottom is up there. And I'm going to check that out. And you want to see that, stick around. So the first thing I've got to do is turn the breaker off.